I'm in my prime and I'm not even final form. Stupid ass boy. I'm in my prime. I ain't even final form, my nigga. Bro, why is my Rumble stream not starting, my nigga? Rumble, get your shit together. Kick, you need to get your shit together too. My shit keep reconnecting. What the fuck? Anyway, let's get on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see none of the chats. If your niggas is talking in them apps, I can't see you.
It's what Americans are actually experiencing, and our government does not get it, left or right.
Oh man, this Tone from Tampa, man.
Tone from Tampa, what's up, brother? How was everything out there?
It's a little like rain right now, heavy wind, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. This ain't where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all right in the middle of it. The eyes hitting Tampa from what the map shows right now.
Man, bro, my heart, bro, is in my ass, bro. I'm scared, man. And then we still recovering from Helene.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I want to get this off my chest, bro.
Hell yeah.
The government is playing in our faces.
They
man.
playing, bro.
It don't matter if it's Republican or Democrat.
Hey.
They're playing in our faces, bro.
Man, what?
You get Ukrainians come over here, they get what they want. You get immigrants come over here, they get what they want. And you got people being denied these FEMA applications that you talking about the other day, Charlamagne. Mm-hmm. People being denied, bro. Mm-hmm. But you getting these migrants coming over here, $10,000 food stamps, bro. You goddamn $5,000 cash stipends, man. Mm. This shit hurting, bro. We finna get ready to damn near die, bro. Mm. A lot of people couldn't afford to evacuate. And this government planning our face, man.
Damn.
I feel for you, bro.
I totally understand, my brother.
Absolutely.
No, you don't.
It don't matter what they is, Democrat, Republican, they all treason, man. They all about money, bro. None of these people care about American people, bro. It's hurt, bro. It's hurt, bro. People wake up every day just want to live their life, bro. And you got these greedy snakes, man. You got these greedy snakes call themselves government service people, bro. And they don't give a damn, bro. They don't give a damn about the migrants coming over here. They using them too, man. It's right, man.
You're absolutely right, my brother.
I can't wait to come back, man.
Nah, right,
you hear what he said? He said you can't wait till God come back. He's absolutely 100% right. Because at some point, I don't know who else can help a lot of people other than the Most High.
Well, we're praying for you, brother.
Thank y'all, man.
Try to stay as safe as possible,
yeah,
brother.
Man.
And if you're in Tampa, man, if you're in Tampa, listen, y'all. Down the country, West Tampa, Apollo Beach, Gibson, Davis Island, St. Pete, Clearwater, man, y'all get out the way, man. Get out the way. Go north, man. I don't care if you got to go to a high school, elementary, whatever, man. Get out the way, please.
All right.
Y'all be blessed, man.
Yeah, do what you can to stay safe, brother. And you know, when it's all said and done, we're going to see what we can do to help relief down there, man.
Absolutely.
But I want people to hear exactly how people on the ground feel.
Yeah, that got me almost crying.
That's everyday working class people on the ground. You can't lie to them.
But that's how he feels, and that's what people have been saying for the longest.
It just sounds like he's preparing to possibly not make it.
That man don't want to hear about no statistics.
Yeah. I mean, okay, you hear from him. It's like he brought up the fact that the government's using the migrants that they bring here, which is true. They got all this money for the migrants, like thousands of dollars, free rent, everything they need. But you have American citizens not getting what they need. I mean, you got all these homeless people, you got all these Army vets who don't have nowhere to go.
Right.
But these migrants who are being used, I mean, Republicans have been saying this. They're putting these, like the Haitians up in Ohio, they put them in Pennsylvania now too. They're just they're using them for votes because they're going to make these people citizens.
And on top of that, the money we send overseas to Israel, Ukraine.
Yeah, they got money for that.
They got money for all this. And then you got this crisis coming to Florida, but yet still there's no gas. Gas stations ran out of gas. And then you try to take a plane ticket. The tickets are costing 3, 4, 5 times higher because of the greedy airlines are jacking up the prices on the airlines.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then on top of that,
man, OBS is so goddamn dog shit, bro. I hate this fucking bullshit, bro. This stupid ass shit won't even respond, bro. I can't even open this motherfucker without closing it. Damn.
The reason why he feels so desperate and he's broken,
He's feel like he's feel the balance because our government. I don't care. I'm not going to point the finger at the left or right, but the way our government treats our dollar, the way they print the money and they send this money all overseas, it devalues our dollar each and every day. And that's why so many Americans feeling so broke right now, feeling so desperate and broke. They don't even have the money to evacuate, but you got to, if you're in an area where it's going to flood, you just got to get out. Yeah. Well, there's no means to get out. Where do you go?
Sleep in your car, my nigga.
If I was there, I would get in the car and I would drive to,
hell yeah.
Got no gas. He that broke? No.
You ain't got the gas? My nigga, where have you been the past 2 weeks, nigga?
Out of gas.
Yeah, my nigga, okay, but where the fuck have they been the past 2 weeks? Y'all been stuck in your fucking house. So how the fuck you run out of gas? You should have gassed up before the first hurricane even hit, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you, my boy. Because my idea, generally speaking, I'd fill up my fucking tank with as much gas as I could put in it. And then I'd try to get as far up north as I possibly could. And I'd just sleep in my damn car, bro. You crazy as hell.
Well, government sucks. I mean, it really sucks. I mean, it'd be great if this country was more energy independent and didn't have to rely on other countries for oil and gas. There's a lot of things our country could be doing. But Biden crushed that as soon as he got back in office. They had that pipeline coming down from Canada. He crushed that, crushed all the jobs. Why can't we be more energy independent? Yeah. So when in circumstances like this, we can have gas available for our citizens of the country and cheaper gas. And why didn't I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. Y'all so foreseeing this this crisis happening. Well, these hurricanes form quick. Yeah, they form quick, but in a couple of days. Why are these airlines? People trying to evacuate. They thinking about the money. I was thinking a TikTok video the other day. Airlines is like just totally the prices of an airline ticket, just a normal ticket, just to get out of there was like 5 times higher. It's like the government didn't even plan to evacuate people. It's like you're on your own. You need to fend for yourself. Yeah, you know, Kamala. I mean, that's a red state. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to point the finger at the. I mean, but that's the thing. The federal government, are they going to really help a red state? Look what happened up in Ohio with that train wreck. Right. Was the government there for those people in Ohio? Right. It took them weeks or days. It took them a while just to go there. Took the Biden administration. I mean, that's a red state. If this is New York City or California, the government's there. Right. Kamala's ran on this thing about how she's going to stop inflation and go after price gouging.
Bro, this dumb hoe said Bidenomics is working. She wouldn't do anything differently. She ain't changing shit. Oh, tweaking.
Airlines are price gouging right now, and I haven't heard her speak one word about this. Yeah. Or the entire administration. Yeah. So I understand where this dude's coming from. Yeah. But I think it's all Democrats. Republicans are not angels. Oh, I think for the most part, the majority of it's Democrats, but the Republicans have got their hand in it too. Yeah, I mean, they're not regardless whoever's in office, they're going to print money. They're going to devalue the dollar. And most Americans don't understand. Every day you have your money in that bank account, you're getting poorer and poorer by the day. Yeah. You don't realize it. Then all of a sudden it just hits you right in the face. It's like, man, why am I so broke? I have no money. It's because your government is just printing money and sending it to Ukraine, sending it to Israel, sending it to all these other countries. Well, they send a lot of money everywhere. Yeah. Not just those places. They give the money to the immigrants. They're not giving the money to the American people. I know that. Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah, but I think DeSantis is doing everything he possibly can down there. Yeah. Kamala's actually politicized this whole issue. Right.
Well, you know what's so funny? She's the one saying Donald Trump's trying to politicize it. All they can do is fucking project. It's absolutely disgusting. Donald Trump is trying to politicize this. The only person politicizing it is you, bitch.
She's politicized it for political gain.
Pathetic.
Yeah. Just like they did COVID when Trump was in office. Said if he just told people to wear masks. Everybody knows those masks don't work.
That shit didn't work. Social distancing didn't work. None of that shit worked.
Humanly possible. Yeah, the little person that told him false. He did.
Yeah, that fucking weasel, bro. Arrest that little fucking clown.
Fauci wanted him to do, but it was still his fault. Yeah. And now she's whatever. Yeah, I mean, I understand where this guy's coming from, but yeah, we're treated like cattle. We're dead last in everything. They give money to everybody else but us.
And we feeling the brunt of it because the money that they printing, they don't have it, and it's devaluing our dollars. Well, Republicans are American first. They haven't always been America first, especially when Bush was off. No, I ain't. Who the hell's talking about Bush? Yeah, you said we're talking about the Trump days, Chief. A lot of these Republicans, they're not America first. They Israel first. They Ukraine first. It's both of these idiots. Look, I think Trump is America first. I think RFK Jr. is America first. But man, look at what all the stuff the food industry has been getting away with us. Oh, the stuff RFK uncovered? Yeah, it's straight poison in our foods.
Oh yeah.
It's like we have a.
We need to start having like food regulations like they do overseas and shit. Hell yeah. The shit that we got here is terrible. I don't know what. Bro, I saw a story. Somebody was talking about how they moved. I think they were from Africa or something. And they said they eat everything that they used to eat back in Africa and they gained 20 pounds. They didn't change a damn thing. They snacked the same. They ate the same shit. But they gained 20 pounds. That tells me right there there's too much additives in our fucking food, bro.
We don't live as long as other countries. We have like all these diseases, diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and all that. All that shit's from our food. Yeah. Do you really say Republicans are America first? They've known this forever. It took a Democrat to expose that. You have some good people that are liberal, and you have some good people that's conservative. But to say Republicans, all liberals are conservatives now, though. There ain't no such thing as a liberal on the left. You're a liberal on the left, you're brain dead. Yeah. You keep saying that it's Democrats. It's Republicans, too. Republicans are letting them get away with it. Fuck it. Just give up. Our government sucks.
Trash.
Yeah, one side of the government sucks a whole lot worse than the other side.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
why you can't be dependent on your government.
80-20, nigga.
Sounds cliche, like a cliche, but you can't. You have to be self-independent because both sides will roll and bend you over, and they won't even have the courtesy to give you some P. Diddy baby oil.
Hey, I forgot what I was finna say, bro. He said self-independent. Independent means you're... Anyway. On to the next one. What are you talking about?
Given that you believe human beings are exacerbating climate change, shouldn't you agree that we ought to transition?
Yeah. Shut up. I already know where he was going with that.
Kamala Harris needs help in this
Kamala?
area. You had more, I thought, very surprising news yesterday, and not good news for the Harris campaign, that the firefighters, who were Joe Biden's most strident supporters, the firefighters union followed the Teamsters union and decided they weren't going to get involved in the presidential race. Again, it could have been much worse. They could have done what the Teamsters have done in the past and endorsed a Republican president, but they did not do that yesterday.
Yeah, the firefighters union endorsed Joe Biden in April of 2019, in the very early days of his campaign. They were immediately on board for him. Yesterday, they announced they're not going to endorse at all. There was a close vote of its members, and they opted, much like the Teamsters, to not back at all. And that is reflective of what is becoming a growing concern among Democrats and the Harris campaign, that she is indeed struggling with male voters.
Oh my God, you're shocked by that? You're shocked by the group of people who aren't easily swayed by manipulative bullshit? Oh wow, it's almost like that should have been the demographic you were focusing on to begin with. The fuck?
Class blue collar and often white male voters.
Now you did not need to add that in there, bro. You did not need to add that in there, bro. Come on now. You being racist, bro.
And that there needs to be more outreach to those groups. These are groups that, over the last few years, have started to break towards Trump. These non-college.
On God. On God. This white person he's referring to? The fuck you mean? Stop making it race-based, you fucking freak.
Republican. They're breaking Trump, and it's a growing sign of concern.
And by the way, we showed the Tim Walz and J.D. Vance numbers after the debate.
J.D.
Showed how it was pretty much a draw.
Yeah.
Even though Walz's approval ratings went up far more.
Okay.
Look at the
well, I'm spitting out of my ass, to be fair. But, I mean, his approval ratings go up doesn't mean shit. If J.D. Vance's approval ratings were already high, which I don't know if they were or not, but if they were already high, he has less room to move. If J.D. Vance's approval rating was at 70, after the thing it's at 76, and Tim Walz's was 20, and then after it's 80, I mean, it's higher, I guess, But and yet it moved a lot larger, yeah, but it was also a lot lower. So it was like there's a ceiling, my nigga. You can only reach 100.
Tabs of white male voters without a college degree.
Why do you have to keep saying that they're white, bro? Why is that such an emphasis for you, bro? I get it, like you're talking about stats and shit. I'm just saying, bro, like she ain't just got to talk to the white folks, my boy.
J.D. Vance won overwhelmingly. So if J.D. Vance is running around like wall the wall, a lot of America may be looking at the cat memes. When J.D. Vance goes to rural areas in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, he's getting warm welcomes, and he
that nigga Tim Walz go to a football game, he get boos. Them niggas do not fuck with that nigga. Trump go to a football game, oh my God, Trump, Tim Walz, boo, get the fuck out of here, boo. Don't believe me? Look it up.
much better there than Tim Walz does.
You know, you mentioned her change in rhetoric where she's trying to, okay, now I'm the strong person, Donald Trump is the weak person. Just speaking as a dude, right? A country guy, you know, I'm just telling you right now. I mean, I talk to lots of guys, you know, I'm a bro. So when you talk to people, no one's looking at her and saying, this is the strong leader. And that plays out in the data. You see that.
That's a fact. Nobody's looking at her and be like, yeah, she's a strong candidate, bro. I feel like this is actually so funny because we're in a unique position where I feel like if Trump had virtually anybody that wasn't a part of this administration, Biden or Harris, go against him, he'd almost for sure lose. And if Kamala Harris had anybody go against her, Joe Biden included, she would absolutely be fucking eviscerated. She would lose regardless of who her political opponent was. Trump still got a chance. Even if it wasn't them two, he still had a chance. He'd have way more of an uphill battle, but he'd have a chance. But it's like one of these unique situations where neither candidates are really like, I don't want to say neither are the people's pick because there are a lot of people who want Trump back in office, but like Kamala Harris, bro. Like if it was Trump and Michelle Obama, yeah, he'd have his work cut out for him. But nah. Trump and Biden, Trump and Harris, light work. That shit ain't nothing.
Whole other conversation.
Yeah. It's not a sexist thing to say.
Like, what did they just say?
This is the strong leader. And that plays out in the data. You see that in the data.
Whole other conversation.
Yeah. It's not a sexist thing to say, which is what people dismiss it as.
I think that is worth unpacking.
It is
100%, and it is a challenge for her. But it may not be for the reason that you're saying. Everyone, stick around for.
And it's definitely not for the reason you're implying, which is because she's black. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Up next.
If Kamala gets shot, you think we gonna see her on the stage still?
Hell no.
Actually, Elon and Tucker talked about that. That was funny.
The people were outraged about
that. It was kind of crazy.
It's two privileged white men joking about killing a black woman.
Isn't that fucking insane? Or aren't these the same niggas, these same demented pieces of garbage who were sitting here joking, saying, "Oh, the shooter, stupid shooter, hit your shots, stupid shooter. They should give him another chance. Oh, damn, he missed." Wasn't that y'all? Now niggas playing the fantasy land. Okay, if Kamala was in the same situation, they're not hoping she is. They're saying if she was. Oh, you're a fucking bigot. You're misogynistic. You're a scumbag. All right, bro. Get the fuck out of my face. You're incapable of having complex intellectual conversations.
Actually, that's actually right here. That's actually right here.
I'm gonna keep it
so stupid, bro.
Actually right here. That was crazy. Let them hear this.
I realized I deleted, which is like nobody's even bothering to try to kill Kamala because it's pointless. What do you?
Okay, the way he phrased it was crazy. The way he phrased it, admittedly, was crazy as fuck. I don't know why he said it like that, but I mean, I kind of said the same thing. It's like you look at, well, I've said the same thing, but not in the same reason, right? I said it because, you know, they like to peddle this ideology, right? This Lester Holt said this dumb shit. Joy Reid said this dumb shit. All these fucking political pundits on mainstream media, they all said, you know, Trump, he needs to stop this explosive rhetoric. That's what's getting him shot at, blah, blah, blah. Well, in the same breath, they have people on, not necessarily saying them, but they have people on who call Trump a threat to democracy. They do say that too. But you have Dan Goldman said that Trump needs to be eliminated. He cannot be allowed to hold office again. You have Joe Biden saying things like, oh, he needs to have a bullseye on his back. All these things, but those aren't the reason he got shot at. No, it's because of his own divisive rhetoric, which they just say his own divisive rhetoric. They don't tell you what he says. They just says his divisive rhetoric. Okay, cool.
Nobody's trying to kill Joe Biden. Some people interpret it as though I was calling for people to assassinate her. But I was like, no, even I was like, doesn't it seem strange that no one's even bothered to try?
I mean, that is a good point, though. I mean, it is a point. I mean,
he's joking.
The way
Yeah, it's the way he said it. It's the way he said it.
Oh, I bet they were upset about that.
Oh my God, you insensitive piece of shit! How dare you say that about a black woman? She was white. You probably have a little less. You know what I'm saying? You probably care a little bit less. You'd have a little less passion in your voice.
White supremacists. They said Joe Biden too. He's weak.
He's a weak old man.
Full points for that.
Yeah, you know.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot see Kamala getting shot, get up and fist pump the crowd. I'm not trying to be biased, y'all, but like truly, like I be seeing this woman finna cry when she talk.
I think her eyes are just glassy. I don't think she's crying.
That's the cry. When your eyes go glossy and glassy.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, if your eyes getting glossy and glassy, you're either about to die or you're crying. There really is no one. I mean, I guess there is another way. You can have bad allergies that make your eyes itch or something. But other than that, I mean,
you finna cry, nigga.
It does look pretty bad. It does look pretty bad.
There's no way she would be able to hold the tears back. One of them gonna slip.
Hey,
that's a good point.
It looks weak though.
My mom used to hit me with, if you cry, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Stupid ass nigga.
I think they have good lights and good camera quality.
Nah, she finna cry. You can hear it in her voice, and you know.
This is how she sounds, bro.
Yeah, that's why she's not relating.
Her voice is very nasally.
And that's why Tim Walz is not relating.
Tim Walz.
Did you guys see that comedian
pretty straight, bro.
The Kamala comedian? She did the Call Her Daddy skit. That stuff was funny.
With the one on TikTok?
Yeah, the one like McDonald's smells like home.
Yeah, she
did
that
one was hilarious.
No, she did the Call Her Daddy skit.
Actually, like,
that one was funny. No, the Call Her Daddy one is actually hilarious.
Wait, that's not the girl from. Okay, no,
it's the one I
girl.
showed you yesterday.
Yeah, but they did one on Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah, that was
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's get into
Saturday Night Live was gassing it though. They showed Hitler. They said, "Oh look, Hitler's speech is translated."
Dude,
and
I didn't
Hitler,
see that.
And it was like he's eating the dogs, eating the cats with Trump's voice.
Ha ha ha! So funny. Knee slapper. Lame man nigga.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The union thing is such an interesting part of this. I want to play what Sean O'Brien, he's the head of the Teamsters, what he's been saying about why Democrats are losing some of these working class union voters.
So they suck.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a Democrat, but they have us over for the last 40 years, and for once.
God damn that. Yo, I think I let this shit up before. That Boston accent. He's not from. I don't think he's from Boston, but he's from Massachusetts. Yo, that fucking accent, bro. That shit is thick as fuck, bro. Yeah, they be fucking us over. The fuck. Shout out to them niggas in Boston and Massachusetts. My mother's from Massachusetts.
Honest with you, I'm a Democrat, but they have us over for the last.
Springfield, not the Illinois. Not Ohio, neither. Massachusetts. Let me hear from you.
40 years, and for once, and not all of them, but for once, we're standing up as a union, probably the only one right now, saying, what the have you done for us?
Yeah.
And I'm getting attacked from the left, you know, and we've given, since I've been in...
You want to know why you're getting attacked by the left, the tolerant left? Because you're supposed to shut up and dribble, as they say on TV. You're supposed to shut up and do what they say, bro. You're not supposed to ask questions. What the fuck is wrong with you?
2.5 years.
Are you broken? Do I need to send you back to the manufacturer? You're malfunctioning, nigga.
We've given the Democratic machine 15 points.
You're malfunctioning, nigga. I gotta send you back to the manufacturer. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm getting attacked from the left, you know, and we've given, since I've been in office 2.5 years, we've given the Democratic machine $15.7 million.
Wow.
We've given Republicans about 340,000.
Wow.
Truth be told. So it's like, you know, people say the Democratic Party is the party of the working people.
Cap.
They're bought and paid for by big tech. Those big tech
Yeah.
companies.
Cap.
I'd like to introduce you to Elon Musk, who's all into robotics. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yes, and Elon Musk is a registered Democrat, you fucking retard. The fuck are you talking about? Elon Musk is a registered Democrat. You're not helping your case, you fucking moron. Just because he likes Donald Trump and he might vote for Trump in this election, that doesn't erase the fact that he's a Democrat and he's traditionally been blue. What the fuck are you saying? Are you fucking stupid?
Elon and the rest of them.
I don't know. You know, I don't know the full answer to the question. I just do know the Democrats did bail out their pensions.
We bailed out their pensions. We stood up for the PRO Act, the right to organize. We stood up, and I know Sean, and Sean knows this, that we stood up against automation on the big trucks in California. But here's, I think, some of the frustration. Over the last 40 years, it's been a bipartisan consensus in many ways that hollowed out manufacturing in this country. We saw small towns decimated. We saw steel move to China, and people are upset. And some people blame everyone. Some people blame Republicans. Some people blame the Democrats. But I think Democrats should start by saying people made mistakes, and we want to earn back that trust.
But is it big tech's fault? No.
Yeah, let me tell you something right now. What this man just said, leagues better than the actual response you're gonna fucking get from a motherfucker like Kamala or Joe Biden. I'm telling you right now. They should steal his response. They should take what he said and do that. They're not going to.
People blame Republicans, some people blame the Democrats.
Because in order to do what he said, they have to admit they made a mistake. They're never doing that. Kamala just got asked, is there anything during this administration that you would have done differently? Nah, I can't think of it. They're never going to admit they made mistakes. They're never going to.
Democrats should start by saying people made mistakes, and we want.
I agree. That would be the good starting point. They're not going to do it.
Back that trust.
But is it big tech's fault?
No,
and at this point, can you really say that the Democrats are the party, you know, the party of big tech at this point?
Yes. The party of big tech and Hollywood. Are you fucking insane? Google is the biggest search engine on the planet. Guess who they back? I'll give you a hint. It ain't Donald Trump.
I mean, that's not where I was going with my point, but sure, maybe. I mean, I think.
You can.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll say that, sure.
Yes.
We're the party of big tech. I think, though, the question I thought you were going to ask me is that.
Wait. Before you go, Queen. Before you speak, Queen. I got to ask you this question, right? This follow-up question because you just said that, right? If you're the party of big tech, who are these billionaires that Donald Trump is giving these tax cuts to? Because most people who are billionaires and millionaires, they have some sort of like hand in the tech world. Not all of them, sure, but a large swath of them. Interesting. But you're the party of big tech, though. And Hollywood, because most of Hollywood is blue. You're the party of big tech, though. Right? I just want to make sure that we nail that down. You're the party of big tech. Okay.
Party of the working class. And I want to just take a step back.
Hell
and say,
no.
like, well, what is working class these days? And I think when people say that, they mean white men in the middle of.
You know, sometimes you hear certain people speak and you're just like, who cursed me with the ability to hear you speak? I wish my ears would just mute when she opens her mouth. Like some sort of like blocking out. You know, like in that fucking, what's that shit called? The Agatha show, right? How like when the nigga tries to tell her anything, the nigga Billy, because we know who the fuck he is. When the nigga Billy tries to tell her anything, she has no idea what that nigga said. Yeah, my name is, I'm from, my dad, she don't know none of that shit. She ain't hear none of that shit. I need that for her, expeditiously, please. Yeah, I'm about to say something else. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Country, and I think that then we should use a different descriptor, and because there are a lot of people who are working class that have from every different background. I also think for the Teamsters to say, to the congressman's point, we have stood behind labor. Where's Trump on the picket line? Where's Trump saving Lordstown in my hometown?
On the picket line, every time there is a picket line, he's there. What the fuck are you talking about? Kamala literally is nowhere to be found. No, they can find Joe Biden chilling on the fucking beach.
It was on the verge of closing in Youngstown, Ohio. It was his policies that took that factory out, and it was the Biden policies that.
Okay. I can't let it go. I can't let it go.
Okay.
He literally, the Teamsters guy literally just said, I'm a Democrat.
You gonna argue with the dude who's in head of the union and tell him he's wrong?
He said, I'm a Democrat.
How the hell you gonna do that?
We funded this side.
Everything with these black Democrats on TV, white people, Trump.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like she acts like because the spokesman of the union is white, they're all white. Like, you do realize there's black people in the union, Asian people in the union, Hispanic people in the union, Middle Eastern people. Like, what are you talking about? There's all walks of life in the union. Like, are you fucking stupid?
White racism.
I think it's just like they make it so okay to just do that, you know? Like, it's so socially acceptable to just always be like, oh, it's the white.
And it's super fucking racist. It's super fucking racist. It's racist as fuck. Because you know if a white nigga said that to you, oh, it's the blacks. It's the black bitch. It's the black nigga. Well, obviously he's not going to say nigga, but it's the black. I'm trying to think of a word that he could say. It's the black, I don't fucking know. Dude. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I know I said bitch. I was trying to match the energy, but like a nigga say bitch. A nigga say. A white guy say nigga, he's dead. So, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a little different.
You want to know why Scott Jennings was smirking when that guy was trying to deny that that Democrats are not the party of big tech? Well, I'll tell you why. He's a Democrat representative from California.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley, Google, Apple, Microsoft, all these big.
I don't know if we can say we're big tech, the party of big tech. I don't know. Fuck. Oh my God, bro.
Some of the most liberal radical policies and some of the most liberal radical money. They've got billions of dollars that's been allocated to homeless people. Homeless has gone up 58%.
Isn't Facebook being sued, or is it Google that's being sued?
I don't know. One of them. I don't know.
It's Google's being sued for
Rumble being sued.
But listen though. The fact that
for censoring the right.
The fact that the Democrat in California, where Silicon Valley and all the big tech billionaires are, is trying to debunk that they're not the party of big tech, should tell you that they are the party of big tech, and he's a liar. Like, you're a literal liar. You literally are in the state of Silicon Valley, and you guys have been defending their interests and bailing them out for years. How can you deny it?
Hold on. I got a question, bro. So when they say white, like how she just said about white people, she don't think that's offensive, but everybody got offensive about the black jobs. This shit.
But that's what the fuck I'm saying, my nigga. Selective outrage. Trump says black jobs. Oh, he's fucking racist. What's a black job? Then she says, oh, the union, the people he's talking about, he's only talking about the white people. When he says middle class, he's thinking about the working white folks. What? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Crazy to me, bro.
Hold on, such a double standard.
So crazy.
You gotta have the same, bro. You gotta if you're gonna be, if you're gonna get mad about this, you have to get mad about,
What is respect? Do we even know the respect anymore? We don't know the golden rule no more. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Bro, that's what I said. It would solve. I literally said one time I was arguing with somebody, I was like, if everyone just treated people how they wanted to be treated, life would be so much more simple.
We don't know because some people want to be treated like a woman, and man, so we don't know what.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, she literally just tried to tell the president. So, I mean, what are we really calling union jobs, basically?
White jobs.
White jobs.
Working class.
Working class jobs. He's the president of...
Fucking retarded, bro.
Tell the president. So, I mean, what are we really calling union jobs, basically?
White jobs.
What are we calling...
working class.
Working class jobs. He's the president of it. He literally does that. So what are we calling it? Wow. Okay. I've heard it all, actually.
My hometown, where it closed, it was on the verge of closing in Youngstown, Ohio. It was his policies that took that factory out, and it was the Biden policies that brought it back. It was the Biden. Wait. It was the Biden policies that brought chips and manufacturing. I think that the problem is that working class people feel like no party is really talking to them, and they're looking for people that they can identify with.
Lie.
It's not about policy.
Lie.
So when you say here in the first segment, and I'm not attacking you on this, but when you say I don't see her as strong,
She's not.
Okay, but I'm not. I want to have a real conversation with you right now.
Sure, it's my opinion.
What black women do you see as strong, and what black women?
Why does it fucking matter if I see any black woman as strong? You know what black woman I see as strong? No bullshit. I'm not joking when I say this. Aunt Jemima. She was by her fucking bag, nigga. And the Pearl Milling Company, you fucked it up. Fuck you. Aunt Jemima. That's a black woman I respect. Hell yeah.
Do you having?
Harriet Tubman, nigga. These hoes gonna be the devil.
I'm telling you, bro, like it's like they always go out there to prove a point. Well, do you respect? What's a black woman that you do respect? Why the fuck does why does she have to be black? And why does it have to be a woman? Why don't you name a leader who you think will be a competent leader of the country? They could be black, white, green, blue, orange. It doesn't fucking matter. That last one was not a joke. I swear it wasn't. I was just naming colors, bro. Leave me alone.
Do you want a list?
Do you see Sheila Jackson is strong? Okay,
Do you want a list?
I said my mom was strong when she went to the
Whoa. You be like, how about
that was a joke.
She really blew me with that one.
No, that was crazy.
Like,
That was
we
stupid.
4 black men up here, and we wouldn't vote for her. Like, what the hell?
They say we white supremacists.
Yeah, you're whitewashed, bro. You're whitewashed, buddy.
Like, what the hell?
Your buck broke, buddy.
Hey, no, all the stuff
What the hell even is a white supremacist talking about?
Nobody, like, that's
you're not strong. Like, what you do, your job is not an easy job. It's just that we just don't believe that they can run the country.
I just gotta keep it 100. There's certain things that I just
We
don't
said
think.
Joe not strong. Are we?
We said Joe's not strong
towards white men.
Yeah, bro, we racist. Bro.
We said Joe was the strong. Everyone said Joe was the strong.
Yeah, I've actually heard it all for real, guys.
Okay, but I'm not. I want to have a.
That's crazy. They forced it on me too. No consent. Terrible. My nigga.
I want to have a real conversation with you right now.
Sure, it's my opinion.
What?
My nigga. Are you fucking serious? So you can play the fucking ad, but you can't play my goddamn video. Gotcha. Bro. Oh my fucking god, bro.
We said Joe was the strong. Everyone said Joe was the strong.
Yeah, I've actually heard it all for real, guys.
Okay, but I'm not. I want to have a real conversation with you right now.
Sure, it's my opinion.
What black women do you see as strong, and what black women do you have in your life right now?
It's not about race. I know plenty of strong black women. It's not.
In your
Don't
life?
bring up the race thing.
Well, the reason why I say is that like is because we are human beings, and the way we engage.
You're human beings. Actually, no, I'm gonna let her land.
Things is by proximity, and if you've ever worked in, you know that it's all about. You're saying go on the factory floors because you want to connect to the human experience. Of course. And if you've never really connected to a strong black woman in your life.
Guess what? At the end of the day, a strong black woman is still what? A woman. Women have what? Limitations. So you can be the strongest black woman a man could ever meet. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that prove? Like I'm trying to understand like what you're getting at. Okay, he knows a strong black woman. So the fuck what? Does that mean that she's fit to lead the country? Like what the fuck?
Then maybe you don't actually understand what her strength is and where.
You're a retard. Shut the fuck up.
With Elon Musk, joked about firing people and anti-union in his.
I don't understand how people can make it on TV.
So fucking stupid.
I see why people scream DEI now, bro. It hurts my heart to say this, but when you look at shit, it's like, damn.
It don't hurt mine.
So damn incompetent.
It does look like
point of view.
But we gotta think about this though.
Only one point of view.
They're doing this on
one point of view. Only 1 point.
You think she's doing this on?
No. She's up there too great for black people. That's what the other guy did. That we was mad about.
Or that bald-headed bitch.
They bring a grifter up there.
I hated that. I hated that bald-headed ass black nigga, bro. With his skin ass head.
just think
It's
that
bean-headed ass
they go up
motherfucker.
there and try to speak as if like they're like these
That's
huge
social
like
justice
representatives
warrior.
of black people, but like all
We
of
do
them
not know
are
you, cuzzo.
Ivy League, Harvard graduates. They're elites. You're literally not representative of black people at all. Like you're literally disconnected from the everyday black person in every sense of the way you can be. You come up here and you conflate these issues and relate it to being black and use your blackness as a shield. And quite literally, it almost diminishes the blackness, like your argument. It almost diminishes race in any context because you just use it and throw it out there so much to try to make a point and defend someone's opinion.
It's black people eating this shit up, though. Black women. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this clip of my mama.
She ate.
I'm gonna play a clip.
She ate.
She did that. She did that.
That's a strong
And
black
let me know how you
I just think
If that's a strong black woman, you're just proving why strong black women could never leave the country. If that's what a strong black, I'm not saying it is, but if that's your representative, no. Now, if it's not your representative, put forth your best representative. That one, if that one's your best representative, yeah, pack it up, go home.
bring it to y'all.
I'll just tell you.
No, I would say like 99% of black women is gonna sit here and say that she ate. Right?
But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
It's not because like it's just like it's a normal thing, bro. It's a normal
identify
thing.
But listen though. I think the reason he said what he said was because men, like masculine men, alpha men, are looking to be led by men, not looking to be led by women. So naturally, they're going to gravitate towards a strong male figure.
Now, they're going to say that's sexist as fuck, but I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, bro. I already know what they're going to say. Oh, that's sexist. That's sexist. Okay. I mean, say what you want. Call it what you want, bro.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I've never.
It could be
like,
Candace,
like,
though,
do you think? Like let's
No, I'm saying,
let's
it's not
do the
even
sports
that all the
analogy.
way.
Do you think that Alabama football is getting riled up to get led by Chick Saban or Nick Saban? Like, come on now.
Chick
What are we
Saban.
talking about?
Head ass.
That's not a world.
What the hell are we talking
No,
about?
that's true though.
Like, let's really look at it and keep it 100. Like,
if you got
do
a
you
woman's assistant coach, and she tell you should have cut right, shut your ass up.
Okay. But if a man come get on your ass and tear
I'm not
into you,
listening to that shit.
done, boy. He said, what he say?
You should have cut back there.
He said, damn it, run the route again. It's cut. Damn it, Jarrell.
That's true.
You think Kamala Harris can come out there?
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Like, come on.
Trump is, and where I was going to make it. First of all, Trump with Elon Musk.
She said nigga.
Hold on, nigga.
Hold on.
There, my
It
nigga.
didn't sound like that the way we paused
No,
it, though.
it did.
Then maybe you don't actually understand what her strength is and where
I
it
was
comes
going
from.
to make it. First of all, Trump with Elon Musk.
Her name is Ashley. So what she could have called her?
What did she say, nigga?
Then she said Megan.
she say?
It sounded like Megan.
My nigga.
Whoa, my nigga. Calm down, Jamal. That ass. What you talking about? Stab it.
Elon Musk.
Her name is Ashley. So what she could have called her?
What did she say, nigga? What did she say?
She said, whoa, my nigga.
But CNN would have caught fire if she said that. They would all hold on.
Whoa, my nigga.
Strong black woman in your life, then maybe you don't actually understand what her strength is and where
I
it
was
comes
going to
from.
make it. First of all, Trump with Elon Musk.
I swear to God, I didn't hear it till that time. I still think she said Megan. But hey, bro, you funny as hell.
Joked about firing people and anti-union in his That's one. Two, Democrats or Republicans, guess what? Automation is coming, whether you like it or not. And Elon Musk is behind it, 100%. And Reid Hoffman's behind it, along with AI. It's coming, Sean. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, just the way mechanized farming was coming, just the way information workers are going to be replaced in certain ways. And so it's not a Democrat or Republican at all. It's all of the rich people, and they will in 2 seconds replace you with a
She look like that. Really? Is it really?
Information workers are going to be replaced in certain ways.
Nigga looked at the camera, put his fucking head on his chin. Interesting. Stupid
people. And they will in 2 seconds replace you with a
But it's not just about tech. I mean, you
that nigga want to say something so bad.
I mean, when President Trump came into office, it's because you had this fraying of a post-World War II world order where you had hollowed out middle class across the country, black, white, brown, didn't matter. Everyone was hollowed out. So Trump was coming into office talking to those people. And the first major piece of legislation, which was tax reform, had incentives to bring capital back and manufacturing back. And since that first piece of legislation, every single major piece of legislation since then, Democrat or Republican, has had, whether it's chips or what have you, have had incentives to bring manufacturing back. So both parties recognize that this is an issue that these are the people that.
But he's not pro-labor.
Real quick.
Yeah, I just wanted
But he's
to.
not pro-labor. He doesn't support unions. He doesn't believe in collective bargaining.
He supports working class America. But I wanted.
But working class Americans get protected through unions. We know that when working class people don't have the ability to negotiate. When UAW went on strike because the CEOs, year after year, of those big 3 car companies got raises, and those individuals that were on the factory line that we're saying these candidates need to go talk to, they weren't getting raises after they had the bailout happen. Donald Trump doesn't care that their union is protecting them. Joe Biden is the one who says we want them to have collective bargaining.
I'm sorry. Whoa. Joe Biden isn't running, so what the fuck that got to do with anything? The fuck?
Ohio, and they wanted Wisconsin. Scott Walker wanted to get rid of.
That's what I'm saying. And Kamala said, "I'm not Joe Biden." So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Your talking point just got eviscerated because you just eviscerated it yourself.
John Kasich, Ohio, wanted to get rid of collective bargaining. Donald Trump doesn't believe in collective bargaining, which is a core tenet of labor policy. So for the Teamsters, which then would mean the Teamsters would not exist. Janice, the Supreme
think
Court,
just as
all
a
of these
factual
policies.
matter.
Yeah, bro.
That is very true, which is what makes this so bizarre. Scott,
I know we
really
gotta go.
quickly, we gotta go.
If it's true what you say that the Democrats have been far more supportive, why is it that Kamala Harris cannot secure the traditional union endorsements? She lost the firefighters, she lost the Teamsters, she lost the Fraternal Order of Police. Why is it that the big union organizations?
Well, the Fraternal Order of Police didn't endorse Joe Biden either. The Teamsters, the National didn't endorse either, but she got a collective 20 separate across the country.
And notice how she's not answering the fucking question? He said, why? And she just said, oh, well, they didn't do it then and then, too. That wasn't the answer to the fucking question, now was it? The fuck?
But you admit these are blows to her campaign.
But that's what I'm saying is that, but it's not about the policy.
Yeah,
it's about the connection.
Women.
It's
It's about the connection. Shut that bullshit up, nigga.
I'm gonna keep it 100, dog. I just think her point is just pointless. I mean, my mother is a strong black woman. She's a lawyer. She had opened up her own practice, and I don't see my mama when I look at Kamala Harris. I don't see a strong woman when I look at Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm not going to endorse.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a little scared of my mama when I was out to. I don't look like scared.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I think even that, like, you just look at the policies.
It is.
They're
What
trash.
it is. If the policies were good, maybe we could have been talking about something.
If you don't want wars in other countries, well, under this president,
could've had a point
there
here.
wasn't those. Under this president, there was those. She's in the administration, so I'm gonna go off that.
Real tough.
If she had good policies, maybe her point could have been okay. But
If
even
Kamala was
then,
running, if they switched, if Trump was for every single Kamala policy, and Kamala was for every single,
and then we
Oh my god, they would have fucking ravaged that nigga alive. They would have spit roasted that nigga Trump. Are you crazy?
then she could have been like, okay, so what black woman do you see as strong?
if she was already the president,
But then-
and it was good, and everything was, you know how it was, and taxes
We
were
have a
low,
wholly different situation.
you know, it'd be an argument.
But it would. But then you could also say
But
that's
when she
still
was in office, it
opinionated,
was
though.
trash.
It's still opinionated. Who you think is weak and strong is opinionated.
It
though.
is, yeah.
Like, I mean, come on now. I mean, what?
I don't see no strength in that woman.
I mean, you could the policy stuff and it's no strength.
Cause it's like
a
you
double
said,
hitter.
Candace, bro,
Double whammy.
intimidating a bit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Well, OT said it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm scared of that. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Me too.
Me too.
So it's like, it's just,
You know,
But I just be
when I see
thinking
her
when
come in, she has security guards. You like, can I touch? Can I get a hug in?
can I get a hug at nigga?
You don't know how the niggas feel when they Kamala get in there. they feel froggy with Kamala in there. I'm just swearing.
Hit the dance for the black
Hey, I heard about you, Kamala. Hot too. All right, not for
Hey, I gotta call my nigga Willie Brown up, ask him if the head good. What you talking about, stupid? On to the net line. Hey, y'all dumb as hell for that. Hey, this is the last video, bro. I gotta figure out what's going on with my Rumble shit.
We had Honeybook.
And my OBS shit and my kick shit.
We have some new CNN reporting today about what is going on behind the scenes inside the Harris campaign and more broadly among Democrats who are growing more and more anxious about a 2016 redux. CNN's Priscilla Alvarez.
Uh-oh. Damn, she
We were
bad.
just joking here at the
Hello.
table that anxious Democrats happen on a day that ends in Y. But
Let's joke about the fact that our party's a bunch of pussies. Ha 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 ha. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's really funny. Pretty funny. Dana.
something that perhaps is warranted given the data that they're seeing. Explain your great reporting.
Yeah, look, that's exactly right, Dana. And this has been a campaign that was described
Priscilla
by multiple
Alvarez.
Democrats, allies,
ACC.
aides, to the vice president as a good vibes campaign. But
Hey, CC.
also creeping in now is that anxiety. The reason for that is because these polls are not really moving. Despite multiple battleground blitzes, despite the opportunities she has had across media outlets.
Because she sucks.
Is still not a lot of movement from
And swallows.
voters who are moving more towards her versus former President Donald Trump. In fact, I had one source describe it to me this way, quote, people are nervous. They know the polls are tight, and a lot of us are having these flashbacks to 2016 too. We know when it can go the wrong way and it can still feel fresh. So 2016 is the key here. When I've talked
Yeah, the
to
wrong way would be Kamala's polls going up. That would be the wrong way. Yeah.
campaign officials, it often comes up in conversation. Where did Hillary Clinton have her
Damn,
polls,
she's fine.
And where
Anyway,
can they make
sorry.
up that ground and build on what Joe Biden did in 2020? One of those, to give
I
you
can save her.
examples,
I'm sorry.
is those red
Sorry,
and
my
rural
fault.
districts. Look at, for example, Cambria County in Pennsylvania. Now, former President Donald Trump won in that county, but the former President Biden was able to gain some ground there, more than Hillary Clinton had in 2016. The vice president has already visited twice. And so that is the type of strategy that they're trying to deploy to try to make up that ground where they saw Hillary Clinton wasn't able to in 2016. Then, too, there's the mobilizing. Talk to Democrats. They're always pretty boastful about their ground game, and they continue to be so, but that needs to turn into votes. So certainly some anxiety and nerves setting in as Election Day gets closer and those polls are just remain deadlocked.
Really important reporting.
Y'all sound scared.
Nah.
Y'all sound scared.
She's not making her case any better with this.
FEMA has what they need right now.
Okay.
Whoa.
I want to talk a little bit more about what both you and
Didn't they
President
just
Biden
say they didn't have
talked
it?
about in this briefing, and each of you has talked about many times over the past few days, which is this dangerous misinformation that is coming from a lot of corners, including your opponent in the race for the White House. Several local Republican leaders have been pleading with them to stop. Have you spoken to GOP officials in Florida to figure out how to help combat that right now as it's about to get a whole lot worse?
Well, I'll tell you, I have spoken with local officials who have been struck, for example, by Hurricane Helene, and they are doing an extraordinary job in trying to combat the misinformation. And I'm talking about sheriffs, I'm talking about mayors, I'm talking about local officials. I don't even know their party affiliation, by the way, but leaders on the ground.
The fuck did you have to say that for? That's what I'm saying. Like, when they... I never asked them if they were a Republican or a Democrat. I asked them if they were okay. Man, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Know that it is not in the best interest of the people living in those areas to not know their rights, not to know what they're entitled to, and to be afraid of seeking help. It is dangerous. It is unconscionable, frankly, that anyone who would consider themselves a leader would mislead desperate people to the point that...
Is this nigga serious, bro? Is this nigga serious right now, bro?
desperate people would not receive the aid to which they are entitled. And that's why...
It's so funny, because aren't you the one who's in control of that? Like, I swear they love blaming Trump for everything like he has any fucking power. That nigga has no power at all. He's just as powerful as me, nigga. Okay, he's more powerful than that, but... You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any fucking political power. That nigga don't have no damn political power, too. He has, like, influence. But he don't have no fucking power, nigga.
It's dangerous, and we all know it's dangerous. And the gamesmanship has to stop. At some point, The politics have to end, especially in a moment of crisis and the crises that we've
Hurricane
been seeing.
Kamala.
We have been fact-checking. In fact, just before you came on, we did so. My colleague Breonna Keeler, along with Daniel Dale and Priscilla Alvarez, are doing that, and we're continuing to do it. One of my sort of follow-up questions.
Bro, you're annoying.
In fact, just before you came on, we did so. My colleague Breonna Keeler, along with Daniel Dale and Priscilla Alvarez, are doing that, and we're continuing to do it. One of my sort of follow-up questions to that is about, we know what Republicans, many Republicans are saying that is just not true. One of the things that came out of...
Bro, again, this is why I call them dog shit journalists. Why are you putting your own fucking beliefs in the fucking news? Shut the fuck up, you dumb, incompetent bitch. Stop fucking saying your fucking biased viewpoints. Just state the fucking thing and ask the goddamn question. We know it's a lie. Let her fucking say that. Why the fuck are you presupposing that's a fucking lie? God damn. Dog shit fucking journalism.
Fire in Hawaii last year was that a lot of the misinformation was reportedly being stirred by foreign adversaries. Do you have any indication that that is happening?
Citizen
right
saying
now?
it.
I do not. No, I do not.
The Russian
But
spy Benny.
whatever the source, Dana, just so we're clear, it hurts the American people. And it's got to stop.
Madam Vice President, before I let you go, I do have to ask you about another phone call that I believe you participated in earlier today with President Biden, and that is with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. Did he talk at all about what his plans are to retaliate against Iran after its ballistic missile attack against Israel last week?
Well, I'll tell you,
Why do we give a fuck? Why are we not talking about the hurricane still? Why do we give a fuck? Fuck them niggas. They're thousands of miles away.
it was a classified call, and and I don't have any announcements to make about what happened
Oh, yeah.
during that call,
She's a
and
snitch.
I just can't get into private diplomatic conversations on this.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a
I got
leader.
two things.
They
She was
finna
saying that
spin,
Trump was basically using the storm to, politicking these things, and that he should be helping. But it's like you're the sitting vice president.
They're literally in power right now.
CNN.
Like, what the fuck?
Politicking and on all these podcasts.
Yeah.
So you're doing all these things that you're saying he's doing. You're doing the same thing, and you're
She's
in
doing
office. He's not in
politicking
office. So technically, his job right now is not to do that.
People were saying that this clip proves that he actually hates Kamala.
Mr. President, does Governor DeSantis need to take Vice President Harris's calls?
All I can tell you is I've talked to Governor DeSantis. He's been very gracious. He's thanked me for all we've done. He knows what we're doing.
He's shaking back.
I think that's important.
Sound like
He's not
Joe.
shaking back.
I told you. She tried to
Look,
say
he
she
said,
tried
"I'm
to
back."
call him.
Look at
Could
his
he just
face,
say he's
bro.
back? Could he do that?
What?
He's
Hell
just,
no.
he's just Joseph.
I mean, could he do it? Kamala
Why
did
couldn't
it.
he? Exactly.
'Cause he
She-
already-
nobody got voted.
He already
No one got voted. If he got voted, she didn't. He would have more right than she would.
He already pulled his name from the race, though.
Yeah.
Putting him back in there.
He said it. Said, I'm back in. Look at his face like Barnacle Boy for
might
real,
win.
man. Oh, man. The Barnacle Boy shit is
That shit
crazy,
is
bro.
hilarious.
That's crazy because they asked about vice president.
Yo.
Nah, man, hey, man, Brian know what I'm trying to do. I don't know what VP trying to do. He never really, I ain't gonna lie, he never pops her up at all.
I don't think they're on the same page.
No, he never pops her up.
He did
at
at
all.
first. He did at first. He did at first.
Hey, Trump kind of
And
exposed
then at the DNC, but since the DNC, I don't think.
Ever since we seen the Trump hat, he been calling her out on no bullshit.
I agree.
FEMA is not leading this show. We are leading this show here in the state of Florida. We're marshaling whatever assets are available to us. We're leveraging that. But I can tell you in Florida, we are leading this train. We're marshaling all available resources, federal, state, and we're supporting local. And that's the way it's going to be. So you can have confidence in that. Yes, sir.
Man, what I got from that, he is really quarterbacking the situation. He's fully in control, and he is taking it upon himself to make sure the people of Florida are okay.
He said, "Hell, FEMA."
No Diddy. But that looked kind of strong to me.
That's not it.
That's what a strong leader looks like.
It
He was concise. He shut down all the BS. He got to the point. He didn't talk around.
If you
and
would
he
have
said,
just
we
said
handling
it and
this.
I said no Diddy, I feel like it would have been a less Diddy.
It sounded.
On God.
He sounds stronger.
Nah,
Just
bro.
saying
Nah.
another man
Either way,
stronger.
though.
I mean, he's a leader,
Kamala
nigga.
Versus Ron. That was a big difference. Big difference.
My job is to manage this process and lead the state through this. I am using every lever at my disposal, including federal government resources. I've marshaled all the agencies in the state government, and we're working like never before to supplement our local communities. I've got to get the job done, and that's what I'm focused on. Now, people have asked me about, is FEMA going to do this? Just let me be clear, in Florida, we run the show. FEMA's not running the show. We will utilize them to support some of the things we're doing, but you are not going to see FEMA running amok in Florida. I know that's been out there on the internet. That is not going to happen. I'm the sheriff that's in charge here.
Yes, sir.
We will make sure to protect you. Don't worry about it.
That's what
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all said Ron don't got nothing for JD. Sheriff, and I feel like that'd be a great debate.
I ain't gonna.
That'd be a great debate to
We
watch.
got a lot of hitters on the right. Bro.
With Vivek on the stage.
I saw somebody. I saw somebody say that.
That's a big.
Ooh, Vivek and fucking and DeSantis. Ooh, that would be a dirty ticket, nigga. A dirty ticket.
DeSantis, it was better that he stayed governor of Florida rather
Probably.
than give up his seat and run for president.
Probably.
And at this point in time, I couldn't think of a better
I was
leader.
just now
He lost.
processing that too as I was watching that, and it was funny because y'all was thinking the same thing about how he seems like he looks like he looks like a president.
Yeah, he can do it. Nah, he was over with though. As soon as Trump called him DeSanctimonious, it was done.
Well, he wasn't gonna beat Trump regardless.
Yeah, I know.
So it was better for him to go back.
The sanctimonious. What the fuck?
Is he then okay with moving disaster relief funds for dealing with migrants, but now is not? Is that what you're saying?
What President Trump didn't do is allow an open border policy for 4 years, allowing nearly 20 million illegal people into the country, stressing our public infrastructure in cities across the country, using taxpayer dollars to fund illegals and put them in luxury hotels like we've seen in New York City, to give them prepaid debit cards to buy clothing and food when the American people are suffering from the
It's
worst
okay for
inflation
Donald Trump to
crisis
do
in a
it. It is not
generation.
okay for the
Donald Trump has never done that, you lying sack of shit. Donald Trump has never done that shit. I'm not familiar with all that nigga's policies in the past. I can absolutely guarantee you Donald Trump has never done that shit. I will chop my dick off on camera if he did that shit. You're a fucking liar.
Biden administration to do it. Caroline, so Donald Trump did that.
No, he
Donald
didn't,
Trump
bro.
did that in 2019.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
President Trump did not allow
No, he did
invasion
not.
of illegal immigrants into our country again and use billions of dollars to fund them in housing, to put them into luxury hotels. What he did do is use federal funding to deport them back to their home countries, which is something that Kamala Harris is refusing to do, and she is still.
What did Kamala say? Kamala said, up with immigration, down. No. I'm saying it the other way around. My fault. I'm fucking it up. Hold up. She said, down with deportation, up with immigration, down with deportation, up with immigration. That Kamala? Okay. she's gonna be tough on the border. Fuck out of here, nigga.
If she is elected president in 28 days, what is she going to do with the 20 million illegal people that she has allowed into this country, including
Amnesty. They're now realized U.S. citizens.
the convicted criminals? We know there's 425,000 convicted criminal illegal aliens
Damn.
in this country today. Kamala has yet to say whether or not she will deport them or keep
She
them
won't.
there and continue to use federal funding to house them and on the taxpayers' dime. President Trump won't tolerate that. He's going to launch the largest first by their federal government, that their tax dollars are going to them in times of need. And this is not the first time we've seen the White House and the Biden-Harris administration botch a crisis.
Look at bro face, bro.
Put first by their stand, they left American that their tax dollars are going to them in times of need. And this is not the first time we've seen the White House and the Biden-Harris administration botch a crisis. We saw it in Afghanistan. They left Americans behind there. We saw it in East Palestine, Ohio, where Kamala Harris never visited and Joe Biden took months to actually go to tour the destination from the train derailment. We saw it in Maui, Hawaii, where residents are still saying the federal government was not there to help them. This situation is no different, and we will take the word of residents in North Carolina and Florida and Georgia who have been left behind over the word of this administration, which has repeatedly been caught.
Hey, they don't like the expose, bro. Why they keep pausing my video game? Y'all don't like the exposure. They hate it, bro. They hate it.
And we will take the word of residents in North Carolina and Florida and Georgia who have been left behind over the word of this administration, which has repeatedly been caught in lies.
Also the word of a Republican member of Congress who says that these rumors that Donald Trump has been pushing, in part, the things he's been saying is not true. You say that you haven't heard Kamala Harris answer a question. I'm just going to leave it here. But I'm not hearing you answer the question of why it was okay for the Trump administration to use disaster relief funds in order to deal with migrants in 2019, and it is now completely not okay and something.
She said he used the funds to deport. She's underlining the fact that Kamala's using it to support the immigration. You fucking idiot.
It's hitting the administration on now. We're going to leave it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there so I can cut you off because I know you already answered the question, but I'm a lying piece of shit. So I'm gonna act like you didn't, and then I'm gonna cut you off so you can't clarify that you did. Yeah. Makes sense. Sounds like a dim.
Okay, for the Trump administration to use disaster relief funds in order to deal with migrants in 2019, and it is now completely not okay and something he's hitting the administration on now. We're going to leave it there because I offered you 3 times to give me the answer and I'm not getting it.
Certified clown.
She's a clown.
Listen to what she said at the end.
She looks like a clown.
Listen to what she said.
In 2019,
I didn't get the answer.
Completely not okay and something he's hitting the administration on now. We're going to leave it there because
She said I did. I saw her mouth move. They cut her mic. She said I did. When she said you didn't answer the question, she said I did. That's exactly why they cut her fucking mic, and that's exactly why her bitch ass took her off the camera. I told you, they're fucking cowards.
3 times to give me the answer, and I'm not getting it.
You're a clown.
Freaking clown. She answered the question.
What a goofy.
Trump used that same FEMA money to deport the illegals rather than subsidize their lifestyle and spend billions of dollars to let them allow them to stay here. And President Trump won't allow that to happen, to continue. And he didn't have 20 million illegals invade our country and then use government money to subsidize them. That's the difference.
But
that's the difference right there.
Bro, all I can say